goes to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Tom Pelissero has the latest from Cards headquarters.
Kyler Murray has heard the criticism about the Cardinals' starting offense struggling in their second preseason game against the Raiders. But Murray said the Cardinals are treating this week like a game week. The energy is a lot different, and they've got a few wrinkles in to attack the Vikings defense on Saturday.
We have to execute what Coach calls at the end of the day, and he knows as well. You know, we're running the same stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, it's really not. It's up to us. You know, it doesn't really matter what they're running, but it gets frustrating when, you know, there might not be anything open, and we go out there and we look like how we looked last week, and then, you know, people are talking about you, but you also got to understand, like I said, I mean, it's preseason, and we were running like literally like 6 or 7 plays.
Cardinals coach Cliff Kingsbury said Murray has shown great perspective, knowing they're not all in offensively just yet, but also need to execute at a higher level. One Cardinals player we will not see again in the preseason, 4th-round draft pick and wide receiver Hakeem Butler. He has a avulsion fracture in his hand and could be headed to injured reserve.
Thank you, Tom. James, all right.
Yes.
Big dress rehearsal here in week number 3 of the preseason. What do you need to see from this offense and Kyler Murray?
I don't need to see nothing from this offense and Kyler Murray. Listen, people want to get on Kyler Murray last week just because he missed a couple throws. But really, to be honest, he missed about 2 throws. And I'm going to show you. I want to show people the game. I want you to check. Right here, he's rolling out. This is a throw he should make. On the run, he misses Larry. That should be a completion. This right here, easy fade ball. You didn't see he got jammed up. Christian Kirk got jammed up. This right here, it is 3rd and 17. He escapes the pocket. No one's open. Great job. Throw the ball away, young fella. We can punt. And then right here, I wish we could pause it. Inside, outside. Where can you put this ball as a quarterback? It's really no place you can put that. That's very good coverage by the Oakland Raiders. So he missed 2 throws in that game that he probably wish he should have had back. This offense has been plain Jane, very vanilla. No motions, no stacks, no nothing. Go out there. Let's see the offense make some plays. The Raiders got after him a little bit. He missed a couple throws, but nothing to worry about.
Got dropped in the end zone for a safety, but that could be just on the offensive line or he didn't throw the ball away. And
yes,
the clap to get the play going. They got to figure this out.
He did the same thing in the very first game.
Okay.
I wish we had time to show some videos. Do we got time? Look, first game, clap, boom, no snap, boom.
Okay.
No penalty. The second game, he comes out, he does the same thing. I remember this happened to Aaron Rodgers. Certain refs wasn't used to Aaron Rodgers, green 19, flashing his hands. So they would call a penalty. Certain refs will let it go. And as you know, we get a bunch of touchdowns off of free plays.
Yeah.
But some refs will come in like, no, you can't do that. We did this last week. So they got to get that ironed out with the refs. This is how they do it. That should be no problem. But that's what happened to him, too. It's tough to get first downs when you're behind the sticks with penalties.
The game this weekend is on the road. So, you know, if Minnesota's crowd gets loud during a preseason game, then we'll see how he uses it in a road NFL game. Thank you, James. Lindsay?
Cardinals 31 on the debut edition of the Dan Hanzus-led Power Rankings, which had these teams in the top 10. Dan taking over the Power Rankings this year. Elliot Harrison moving on to new and exciting things. I think that Dan will realize soon that this was a very bad idea, as we ask D'Angelo Hall to now tell us the ways in which he did all of this wrong.
And I'm not going to sit here and say he did all of this wrong.
Not all of it.
But a couple things that just jump out to me, Lindsay, that's very glaring. I obviously think the Cowboys have what it takes to be the NFC East champs. So with that being said, I would like to see them in front of the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
Okay.
Then I also think at number 9 with the Pittsburgh Steelers, I have the Cleveland Browns winning that division. So why wouldn't they be higher than number 16? So just a couple things that kind of I don't agree with personally, but you know, his list isn't that bad when you know.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, not that bad.
11 through 32 cycling through on the left of your screen. Have you seen any teams there that you would like to take up a case for?
You said 11 through what?
11 through 32. Like anything after 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about the Browns?
I mean, the Cleveland. You got Atlanta Falcons. I like it.
James
17.
wants the
I like
Packers
Atlanta
higher.
Falcons up a little
He's
higher.
clearing his throat. I can only imagine that's what that
James,
means.
the Packers. I'm sorry, I didn't even see the list. Jacksonville too, man. I think Jacksonville's a sleeper team with Nick Foles out there at quarterback. I'd like to see them a little bit higher, too.
Chargers at 11, a product of the Derwin James injury. Feel like there are a lot of interesting teams there in the 20s, too. Broncos 21, that defense, we'll see. As I mentioned, Dan Hanzus is doing the rankings this year, and you'll be able to find them weekly once the season starts at NFL.com/power-rankings. Fantasy points per game among wideouts dating back to 2015. AB has ranked second, first, and first. So please help me understand how this year he's